Hello friends, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and today I'm presenting this fun textured tunnel card for the Funkie Junkie Boutique. So our theme was Easter, and as you can see, I've used the Bunny and Chick vault die that were just recently released and Wildflowers to create this fun three-dimensional Easter card. So again, it started with the bunny and the chick from the vault, and I created some bunnies and some eggs. And then I also selected 3 of my wildflower dies that had the same blooms that are in the new vault release. These are slightly larger, but again, they are the same blooms. So, and I'm going to color them with my Distress watercolor pencils that I just completed the set. I've got full set syndrome, so I've got all the colors. I'm real excited and to share that with you. So I die cut the blooms out of watercolor cardstock, and here I'm selecting some greens. There's a couple of different ways you can apply the pigment with these watercolor pencils. So this is one way, using a watercolor brush and then just pulling the pigment directly off the tip of the pencil. And again, you can see how vibrant and deep you can get the colors when you do it that way. So I've colored obviously the rest of the blooms here, and now I'm moving on to the one bloom that I want to do in kind of purple. So as you can see, I'm coloring directly to the watercolor cardstock before I take the water brush to kind of spread the colors out there. So again, that's another way that you can do it. This is Shaded Lilac. I will list all of the pencil colors that I use down in the description below in case you wanna try something similar. So again, I've got Villainous Potion here, and I am pulling it directly from the pencil to kind of shade the interior of the blooms. So again, this was a lot of fun. I love the watercolor pencils. They are a lot of fun to play with. You can use them on stamps. You can, again, watercolor with them. They're just a great product. So again, here is all of my blooms. You can see I've got the pinks and the greens and the yellows. So I created 3 of the eggs using the bunny and chick from the vault set. And so I figured the white eggs kind of needed some speckles. So I pulled out my speckled egg and splattered. And then I also pulled out Picket Fence Distress paint, and I am splattering on some little drops of color here. So now I'm going to show you how I did that triple card thing. So I've got 2 A2 card bases, and you can see I had them open in the middle, and then I centered the oval where I wanted it. And on that right side, what I'm going to do is to trim 1/4 inch off of there, or down to 1/4 inch. So I have 1/4 inch that I can glue it on. So to create that front piece, you just take an A2 card panel and then center that oval back on there and die cut that out. I'll be honest with you, I decided to switch over to a cream color. So in the end, I used mixed media heavy stock. So, but I'll show you how I did the embossing. So this is the Intertwine embossing folder. Love this. It kind of looks like a basket. So again, just spritzing a little water on there and then centering it. You do have to cut the oval first. So here I'm showing you where I switched over to that mixed media heavy stock. Again, I wanted kind of a basket look, and then I'm using tea dye. Distress ink to kind of just ink smoosh and kind of add lots of texture, and then I'm just drying it with my heat tool here. So here's where I've trimmed that one right side panel, and I just left 1/4 inch on there that I could add the red tape. Anytime I'm attaching something that's going to be moving, I go to my red tape as opposed to my other permanent tapes. So you can see this is how it's all going to go together to form that triple textured card. too much fun. So again, I did add tape runner on the back of the embossed panel prior to pulling out my collage medium. And I'm just kind of hitting the little pieces that are sticking up on the back side of that wicker panel. I thought I'd get better adherence using collage medium. So again, I'm just adding little blobs of collage medium there. And then we'll go ahead and attach it to the front of that triple card base. So you should see an arrow at the lower right hand section of your screen. I'd love it if you would be one of my subbies on YouTube. Love to have you. So again, here I'm pulling out the wildflowers that I did. And so we'll start on the base, and you can see I've got light pencil marks there, kind of mimicking the oval, so I know exactly where my opening is. And I focused more on adding glue to the center and to the stem so that I could kind of fold the petals up a little bit. Again, another form of dimension here. So again, I'm just kind of play here with placement. And so I'm working on the second layer now, and again I'm gluing the flowers there to that layer number 2. And again, you got to be careful when you're doing this to make sure you're only adding glue to the parts that will come into contact with the cardstock. And you can see there's one of my cute little bunnies. I made 3 of them. And you can see him there. I did end up cutting white cardstock base so that I could put that on the back so you don't see the pink when you open the card. So again, I'm just adding more texture, more blooms here. And again, this is the page 2 or section 2 of my tunnel card. And then I added a bunny and an egg, so I'm kind of playing with the eggs here, adding them so that they kind of form a little pile of eggs. You can kind of see from the front of the card I've got a little pile. So again, I'm just erasing the pencil marks there because I don't want to leave those on there. So you can see here I've got the blooms hanging off the bottom. I'll have to trim those in the very end. So again, just kind of working on getting rid of those marks. And so they're just kind of adding more blooms here. And you might have seen there, I have an egg stuck to my hand, or I had an egg stuck to my hand that I had put glue on and then didn't put it on yet. Funny what you discover when you're working on these kind of things. So again, just kind of adding more, more of the layers. You're going to put that egg on there. And so again, here's the final card. It's Terry with Terry's Mailbox. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Blogger. Would love to have you come and follow me. Have a great day.